Sean, we've been focused on the possibility of a Trump-Xi summit in U.S. and China, third country. Where does the United States' clever strategy to deal with China through the prism of trade stand?
I think it's better than it's been before in that they are finally starting to try to juxtapose other countries and build a coalition, which is a good thing. I just don't know. I mean, Dan said this yesterday. I think that the problem with both Putin, for different reasons, in Russia and Xi is that it's sort of like everybody keeps trying to figure out the different way that you might go at it and see if it's different. I applaud them for that, but I will see. I mean, I just don't see any sense that China's moving forward, and that's the key in this thing. Is that are they feeling rattled or find the need to change their ways? And I don't see anything in China's behavior that suggests that they are concerned about our posture in any way that changes how they're going to act.
She's got rare earth minerals in his back pocket. Dan,
Yep.
thoughts on what Sean said?
Yeah, I agree with Sean. And I think, what's curious is if you're trying to build the coalition of the willing against China, just in the last 48 hours, the Vietnamese have now said they didn't agree to a deal that Trump announced and that they're trying to get the tariff rate lowered. So Vietnam is one of the keys economically against China. He now slapped Canada, one of the biggest markets of Chinese products and oil consumption, and oil is Canada. So we've kind of gone to economic war a little bit with the Canadians. So you just kind of look at it quizzically and say, if the goal is to surround and China and kind of, strangle it, we're not doing a great job.
Well, I talked yesterday about how positive it is that Macron and Starmer are like getting, hey, you know what? Maybe we need to team up to like pay more attention to what's happening in our backyard and coordinate our missile response. We need that in the same way with China, which is to say, guys, you're either with us, you're against us. This is what their goal is. Cut it out. I think we effectively did it a few years ago with Huawei. You remember there was this, especially in Europe, there was this, hey, look, it's cheaper to buy all the Huawei stuff. And yet it was like, guess what? It's inherently bugged with things that are going to undermine your economy. And we won that argument. And I think we grinded away, but I think it's a somewhat of a model to say, guys, you choose now between good and evil. You may not like all of our tactics and that we're talking about fairness on trade, but this is bigger. This is existential. This is about our existence.
I think, except for the rare earths, as Sean suggested, we're in a better. U.S. is in a better place than it's been, but I still don't see how they solve that.